My name is Hayat الفزاني. I'm a PhD student in Aerospace Engineering Department at Carleton University in Ottawa, Canada. My research focuses on examining the airworthiness and certification of the application of additive manufacturing technology as known as 3D printing on modern aircrafts. My goal for working on this modern technology is to enhance the aircraft safety, contribute to improving the global economy, reduce the manufacturing costs and time, and to help sustain the environment. By using the aircraft components made by the 3D printing technology, this goal can be made possible. The question is how? The aircraft weight would be lighter, and that would lead reducing the fuel consumption, reducing the gas emission from the aircraft engines, and enhancing the aircraft safety. Also, I'm aiming to get the ICAO, which is the International Civil Aviation Organization in Montreal, certify and encourage the aviation industry to use this technology more broadly.
Hello, my name is Professor Jeremy Laliberté. I'm a professor in mechanical and aerospace engineering at Carleton University in Ottawa, Canada. And today I'd like to say a few words about Hayat, my PhD student who's been working under my supervision. She recently completed all her coursework quite successfully, very high marks in her coursework, which is challenging to juggle and amongst other activities. And she's now moved on to the preparation of her detailed research proposal in the subject of additive manufacturing and 3D printing for aerospace applications, which is a very critical area of interest in our field. We need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, we need to improve safety and reliability, we need to cut life cycle costs with aircraft, and the use of additive manufacturing to produce custom parts or on-demand parts is very much of interest to the aerospace industry, both here in Canada and abroad. So the work that Hayat's doing is very relevant and fits really well with this need to improve safety, to reduce emissions, and to basically enhance air travel for the public, here in Canada and abroad. The work she's doing will fit nicely into the International Civil Aviation Organization's goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions and reducing the overall environmental impact of air travel. So with the work that she's doing on the durability and damage tolerance of additive manufacturing, as well as investigating the overall performance and cost of these manufacturing technologies will fit really well with this long-term goal. It's been great working with Hayat. She's a very productive member of my group. She works outside of our group in volunteering. She's a teaching assistant in our orientation to engineering class, the very first class that our engineering students take. And she's doing an excellent job of balancing activities here at the university and outside the university as well. She's a very well-rounded engineer, very positive and enthusiastic member of my group, and I really enjoy working with her.
My name is Ashraf Talib. I am one of the Libyan students. I study commercial pilot at the Ottawa Aviation Services. I have known Hayat since 2013, and I met with her when she was one of the committee members at the Libyan Ministry of Transportation and Aviation Affairs to facilitate Libyan aviation students scholarship to Canada, the UK, and the US. Hayat played an active role in making our scholarship program a success. She coordinated the program and helped us, the Libyan students, to obtain scholarships to study different aviation programs such as commercial pilot, air traffic controller, airspace engineering, and airport administration. She reviewed the applications, shortlisted the candidates, interviewed and selected the eligible students. Hayat also maintained the file system for the students who won the scholarship and conducted a meeting with the senior officials of the Libyan Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research. To finalize the scholarship process, Hayat dedicated her time and efforts and volunteered to help a number of Libyan students, and I to pursue our education in Canada through assisting us with our visas, study permits, and the university applications before and after coming to Ottawa. She also helped us with finding accommodation and becoming familiar with the city.
Hayat ranked first with the highest GPA of 3.87 out of 4 and her master's degree in aeronautical engineering, and the Dean of Engineering Faculty of University of Tripoli honored her with a certificate of appreciation. Hayat held 2 teaching positions at the University of Tripoli. One of her remarkable contributions to both aviation sector and academia was to teach aviation law and regulations issued by the International Civil Aviation Organization in Montreal. Hayat has significantly increased the company's revenues in both governmental and non-governmental sector. Hayat worked as an aviation safety engineer at the Libyan Civil Aviation Authority, where she applied the international air law and aircraft regulations and inspected the aircrafts to ensure that they met the safety standards. She also worked as a member of the Aircraft Accident Investigation Committee that was responsible for preventing the aircraft accidents. During her many years of work experience in Libya and the aviation sector, she showed an exceptional leadership. For instance, as a technical consultant for the Deputy Minister of the Libyan Ministry of Transportation and Aviation Affairs, Hayat engaged in resolving local and international aviation issues. For instance, as a technical consultant for the Deputy Minister of the Libyan Ministry of Transportation and Aviation Affairs, Hayat engaged in resolving local and international aviation issues. She also got the opportunity to collaborate with senior managers from the Boeing company and senior officials from the U.S. Embassy to discuss improvement of the aviation facilities and services in Libya. She was nominated by the Economic and Commercial Officer of the Embassy of the United States of America in Tripoli, Libya, for attending the International Leadership Program named Women's Innovations in Science in Washington, D.C. As a committee member of the Libyan Aviation Student Scholarship Program at the Libyan Ministry of Transportation and Aviation Affairs, Hayat had a prominent role in coordinating the Libyan Student Scholarship Program to study aviation, including commercial pilot, air traffic controller, aerospace engineering, and airport administration in Canada, the US, and the UK. Her work was recognized and she was honored an award for being an active member of the Libyan Ministry of Transportation and Aviation Affairs Committee. Hayat believes that volunteerism is one of the best and most powerful values in any society. In Canada, she volunteered to help young students grade 5, including Syrian refugee students, with English reading at Cambridge Street Community Public School in Ottawa. In addition, she volunteered to advocate for gender equality in engineering field. She worked with IBM to encourage young girls to choose engineering as their major at the university. On campus, she volunteered as an orientation ambassador with International Student Services Office to help new international students with accommodation at the university and becoming familiar with the university services. Hayat is an active volunteer member of the Canadian Union of Public Employees. Off campus, Hayat volunteered to provide computer lessons to the elderly at the retirement home in Ottawa. Hayat has successfully completed the PhD course requirements with excellent marks. She held a position as a research assistant working with professors of mechanical and aerospace engineering department, and currently she is a teaching assistant with Carleton's Paul Menton Center, where she teaches a 4th-year aerospace engineering student with disability. She also works as a teaching assistant for the first-year engineering students at Carleton University.
Thank you for CBIE for providing this opportunity. I'm proud of all the applicants of this award for their hard work, dedications, and for representing Libya in such an amazing way. No matter who wins the award, all of us are winners. Thank you.